Okay, I start again. Hey guys, I'm here in London at the Velodrome, just doing a photo shoot for Breitling. And we went through your questions in the last post, and I picked 3. So Hugo Renteria asked, what makes you smile and what makes you suffer while training? So, I mean, suffer while training, I guess, if you train hard, that you'll find your suffer there if you're seeking suffering. Just some really hard session, I guess. And smiling, I would definitely say, well, when you're done the session, I think that's one of the best feelings, because just really rewarding, and also the feeling in your body when you done a good session just is very rewarding. But also good food, of course. I love good food, and that always brings a smile on my face. And then we have David Capunto. How did you handle all the injury times during your pro time? Yeah, I think injury for every athlete is super hard. I tore my tendons in the ankle in 2020, and actually I remember doctor told me that it was also quite bad on my ankle, like the bone, and I had a doctor telling me I won't ever run again. So having someone telling me that was quite hard, and I mean, for me it's still, I mean, it's a big part in my life, and if you're really motivated, it's very hard to accept something like this. And I guess I didn't accept it. I kept on going with treatments and just tried to focus on things I tried to focus on things what I could do. So that meant more swimming. So alternative training always helps, because in the end you can still keep fit even if you have a broken ankle, and there's other things you can do. And patience is probably one of the hardest parts as an athlete, because of course we shouldn't be too much patient, because if you're too much patient, it means you don't want to really improve. But in the same time, you have to be patient, because you need to give your body the rest, and also have to listen to your body, and you can't force certain things. So yeah, I think having also other things in triathlon help when you actually injured. Having friends and family you can hang out with and forget for a while that you're a triathlete, and just enjoy life. There's lots of other things to enjoy in life, so it's also important to know that the sport is not everything, but of course you want to improve, and therefore it is a difficult time. So we have, I think, one more. It's from Turbo MCP. How do you approach through the really tough sessions from the mindset and nutrition? So yeah, I would say if it gets tough in training, I just always try to remember why I do it. I don't think I could train that hard if I would not prepare for a race. So it always is in my head that if I train hard, the race will be easier, because I'm more fit, therefore I will suffer less. Which of course is not true, because you're always going to suffer in the race, because you're just going to get faster. But I think that helps, to just be tough in these hard moments. And I think in terms of nutrition, I try to be fueled for the sessions, like this, I know that my body can perform, but also having a balanced diet and make sure to give your body what it needs in terms of nutrients. That really helps also to increase the performance, of course. And so it's a balance, I guess. If you're too focused, it can be also very stressful. So I try to not overvalue the nutrition side, just because it can really be restrictive. If you're in a restaurant and you can't eat anything from the menu, gonna have a tough life because yeah, it's important to also be a bit flexible, but of course it matters what you eat. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these answers, and if you have more questions, you can comment, and another time we'll get back to you and answer your questions. Bye.